This is the story of Aberdeen, Washington, a tough logging town established in the beginning of the Wild West era. Wrought with crime, abandonment, and neglect, 100 years later, Aberdeen would help usher in the grunge music era through its most famous resident, Kurt Cobain. This is Getting Negative. The story of Aberdeen is the story of Grays Harbor as a whole. When heading west into Grays Harbor, it's tough to miss the two nuclear power plant cooling towers that rest on the southern skyline. Fletcher and I pulled off the highway and found ourselves at the Chehalis Wildlife Area.
He's not answering.
Yo, Dave.
Hey, did you go down the path?
I did, yeah. You should come check this out.
Okay, do you need me to bring my ladder?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? A ladder wouldn't be a useful tool?
I don't like ladders.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a camera and head down.
Yeah, do you have a plastic carpet, like a plastic bag? There's just some cans and shit like I could pick up while we're down here.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'll grab something and I'll see you in a minute.
It's cool out here.
It is cool out here.
Sorry I wandered off.
No, you're good.
I thought it would be all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
I checked out this place second. That's where the trash is, but come down this way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just thought, like, what a weird place to have a paved path.
Yeah.
You know? And I just needed to see where it went, and I was like, okay, I'm getting more and more intrigued. And then I was like, oh man, I think I see those silos.
Sick. That's a really pretty marshlands area.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty insane. This is really nice. It looks like a movie set piece, you know? It's just crazy.
Yeah, straight out of Central Casting.
And then this like comes right up to here, and then it just drops off. It looks so neat.
Whoa, that does just drop off.
Yeah, what's strange, you know? And this is like solid until I go in, but.
And then there's soda pops out here.
Yeah, and I saw a bottle back here.
Oh, it's full.
It was time to get a closer look. In the 1970s, someone had a great idea that would build on Grays Harbor as a leader of industry. They started construction of the Satsop Power Plant, a nuclear power facility that would take care of the energy needs for the state and be a leader in the emerging technology. But in 1982, the funding came up short and construction was stopped indefinitely. But it's out in the sticks, so there wasn't really any value to justify the expense of demolishing the structures. So here they sit. Now it's a business park, and sometimes Michael Bay rents it out to make little movies about toys from the 80s.
I've got my favorite Konica 160. Konica 160. I've got car mirror 160. This actually shoots at 64 car mirror, which is supposed to be pretty cool stuff. Candido 400, which I forget who makes this. I've got medium format. I got Ektar 160 and T-Max 100. And then some expired stuff too, which I think is what I'm gonna shoot now. But I haven't shot this expired stuff before. I thought I had another roll. Well, did you get anything nice?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you got your goal.
And like Dad always said, if one's good, two's better.
Yeah.
What a neat thing to come see. Man, how unusual. And it's just such industry, like Portal 2 or something, you know? It's ominous. It's so beautiful. See, I live for this, you know? I love low-hanging atmosphere. Yeah, look at how the light's coming through. It's beautiful.
I want
Holy moly.
like fog hanging above the rim.
Oh, so you're waiting it out?
Yeah.
You wanted to get a little creamy around the rim?
Yeah.
Boy, you got a real boner for this stack.
So look at this, it's like Lambert and Tower go like this, and the stairs go like this, and it says tower, and you have the tower.
What a bizarre area, you know? I'm glad we came back here, because it's like, yeah, we don't know where we're gonna go. Oh, dude, chill. Yeah, look at how the light's coming through. It's beautiful.
Currently, Bill Gates is talking about constructing another 100 nuclear power plants in America. So maybe Satsop does have a future of producing energy. It was time to head into Aberdeen proper. All of the stories about the Wild West are based on people of struggle, just looking to find opportunity. And in those situations, you'll also always find an industry ready to exploit that. In Aberdeen, it was the lumber industry. Aberdeen supported 37 lumberyards at its peak. That number would be knocked down to 9 following the Great Depression. Aberdeen never really grew out of the Wild West phase, and this area in particular was known as Floater's Fleet because of all of the bodies found drifting in it. It had become a port of missing men.
I see that.
I won't do this, and let's see what happens. I don't really know.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, this town is dynamic.
Yeah.
With the water running through it, and the roads just crossing and weaving in different ways. And the bridges.
Ooh, look at that.
Fletcher and I headed downtown to grab some food and just one pint. We geeked out over my new camera, a Mamiya C330 that I was letting Fletcher use for the weekend.
One thing, and it's not that it doesn't necessarily make shooting this close easier, but it gives you an indication. But man, like, that was really smart of them to do. You can change the lenses without burning the whole roll. Like, that's really smart. That's insane.
Speaking of,
Yeah, man, what a cool camera, you know?
yeah, and you can see the black in front of that part, but not in front of the other part.
Yeah, and I can see the red line that says, oh no, you can't take a photo right now.
We decided to explore downtown for a little while before heading uphill. We got chatting with a local fella who informed us that sometime between 2017 and 2021, an investor bought up some 60 plus properties in downtown Aberdeen. This investor doesn't have any intention of helping rejuvenate the area, but rather they're using the properties as a tax shelter. With all the struggles that this place has, betting against them and using money to hold it down sounds like a pretty big scumbag move. It might take a little work, but it's not hard to see the care and skill that was involved in making Aberdeen. There's craft here that's beyond the vinyl siding world we live in today. The people who built downtown Aberdeen live on through their design and craftsmanship of these buildings.
Dude, I can already look at those right now and just know, like, I want to go shoot photos of them as close as I can possibly get.
Well, you got a real boner for those light poles, don't you? Face.
We decided to head uphill. The
Yeah.
craftsmanship carries on up here, like tracing the footsteps of carpenters and stonemasons of the past. These pink apartments caught our eye across the street from a beautiful green space with absolutely giant trees. It felt like an in-between where the heart of Aberdeen could just walk right by you.
Do you ever hear some guy walking through here just screaming at the top of his lungs? Kind of sounds like that, but yeah, he just kind of like shouts like that. But usually he's shouting like he's not very happy.
Dude, this neighborhood's really weird.
It's super weird, yeah. You want to head up that way and find out where the voice is coming from? You mind if I take a photo?
I'm not trying to stop you.
That's fair. Have a good day. Have a good day.
We headed down the hill and just east to explore the neighborhood that Kurt Cobain grew up in. As cliche as it is, I've been leaning into a growing curiosity about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain since moving to Olympia 4 months ago. I was never much of a fan in high school, but I remember a lot of people being really affected and crying in the hallways after Kurt passed. Cliche or not, I know as an artist I need to follow my intuition in order to grow. Walking down the streets now, I can't help but to think about how these are the same streets that Kurt and Chris walked down when they were younger. How this area shaped them in the grunge movement. A generation-defining artistic movement. Beautifully composed with sour overtones and grinding minor chords. In the great documentary about his son, Kurt made comments about the direct connection between trauma and good art, stating that all the other grunge bands were a part of the same damage their parents had passed on to them through troubled relationships and broken homes. How they all knew that what they saw wasn't right, but their parents couldn't admit it. The counterculture movement of grunge music was artistically a statement looking for a better relationship through honesty about how people were feeling. That's what captured people. That's what held them so close to these bands and their music. Kurt used to say that Nirvana songs only stand out because he writes catchy hooks. But I don't think there's anything wrong with a little sugar to help the medicine go down.
Blonde is always mine.
8:15. Wait, don't you have your OM-1 filled with film?
Yeah.
You could use that has a...
It's not wide. It's a 50 mil.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is going to be a 4-second exposure with, I don't believe this was
Well, wait a
produced with a
minute.
plunger. What?
Does that...
I'm going to do 8 seconds
Does this
though.
have bulb?
Yeah.
Because you could put it on bulb, cover it up, fire it, uncover it, 1, 2, 3, 4, cover it.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You could do that.
I don't mind the idea of just squeezing it and just kind of,
Huh.
I mean,
It's up to you.
whatever. We're just gonna, it's not gonna be great. And we're just gonna count it off too.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I just realized that I didn't even check to see what the settings were,
Yeah.
and the settings were where I needed them to be. It was at
okay.
F8. It was at F8. It was fine.
Kurt's memorial is right next to the bridge that he sang about in the song Something in the Way. Kurt was poor and destitute from the moment he left home, only finding financial success for the last 3 years of his life. Before that, he'd couch surf and rent from slumlords and sleep in hospital waiting rooms. In his toughest times, this is where he slept in the winter, underneath a bridge, alone. To think, a homeless 19-year-old kid from the toughest town in Grays Harbor had the power to create such beautiful things and change the entire world as we know it. Thanks, Kurt. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing.
It's so beautiful. See, I live for this, you know. I love low-hanging atmosphere.